Okay, this is the glow green mess, we'll call it, because that's probably the safest. This is their bodge job. Let's splat, sealant, make a mess and damage your tank to make it leak mess. That's the valve they said that it was leaking, that had the seals had split. Then they turned around and said that the tank had decompressed. Then they turned around and said that the tank had split in half. Well, as you can see, don't look like it's in half to me, really. So what we're going to do for this test, at the moment it's up in the air so I can show you what's what. You've got two seals that go to the coil, one in and one out, or one out and one in, whichever way you want to do it. On the back of the tank there is one pipe, which is the gravity feed for the hot water. That's been soldered closed. On the top you've got one valve, which is there. What's going to happen is, on the top we're going to put water in it, put that valve on with the tyre valve to pump air in, to compress it to approximately 2 bar. If it holds that, because that doesn't normally have pressure because it's gravity fed from a tank in the loft, so it's only got a little bit. On these on the front, which would have run to the boiler to heat the rest of the water, we're going to put a blanking cap on the bottom, put water into the coil, put a cap on the middle with a ton of the tyre valve, and we're going to compress that again to about 2 bar, which is going to be about 30, it's about 30 pound pressure, possibly 40. If it holds that, then Glow Green have ripped people off by charging £500 plus for a tank, which obviously doesn't look pretty, but if it holds pressure and does the job, who cares what it looks like? Otherwise I'd be single. I'm going to move the tank to a safer place now and fill with water, and then we'll continue. Right, so I've moved the tank. I put a bit of PTFE tape on the thread just to get that to be a tight fit on the plug. So we're going to tighten that up. I will use a spanner just to make sure that it is tight. And do the put some water in the centre one, then put some PTFE tape and seal that, stand it up, and then we'll take it from there. Right, as you can see, there is water in there with some PTFE tape, so I'll put the top on and we'll stand this up. Right, so we have the top seal on. We have seal 1, seal 2, bloody big finger. Right, the next one, it's going to take some time to fill, is the top, which goes in there, and then we shall put a top on it and we'll come back to it again. So okay viewers, now what we've done, we've got the hose pipe, which is filling with water. I'm trying not to get it all over the front, which I just have, but what we'll have to do is dry it all up before we do the next step. So it's going to take about 5-10 minutes for it to actually fill this up completely, and then we can go to the next stage. So we're still going, still getting there, but I know that the tank, as I say, doesn't look the best, but I say looks can't always tell you what the thing is like. A bit like myself, I'm a bit of a minger, but people like me. But carry on. Anybody has concerns about how Greenfield, Glow Green, whatever wants to work, Glow Green I think it is, well, their managing director is Lloyd Greenfield, and apparently he's supposed to be this all caring boss, which when you phone up you can't speak to him to explain what mess his workers have left you in. You end up with different people to fob you off and give you different excuses. We were assured by Glow Green that you wouldn't pay a deposit, which you do. They chase you for the money. As soon as the work's done, you'll get a snotty letter saying, okay, we've done, basically says, we've done the work, you've got 3 days to pay up before we take legal action, because again, that is what happened. The other thing is, they then tell you that your tank, as I say, is split. That's why we're doing this test, to actually see whether or not the tank is damaged. And if it's not, then I can supply this to, well, social media, local newspapers, whoever wants it really, just to show how Glow Green, this all-caring bodger job, works. I mean, I'm no plumber, but I seem to be able to put like caps on like that without water pouring out, as this tank was upstairs in someone's house, pouring water through the ceiling. Once it's full of water, we'll see where the water actually comes from, any other joints. We'll check all that before we compress it and see if I'm a better plumber than their fitters. We are still here, and it is slowly getting there. The water's still going. It's getting heavier, so it's getting there. As I say, once it's all full, we'll do a we'll do a zooming in of the valve. I know it's wet there in the minute because I've let water run all down the front. Okay, we now decide that the tank is full of water, so we'll move that, and you can see the water is in there. So we'll tidy up and see whether or not the water drops, so that Mr. Lloyd Greenfield, proprietor of Glow Green Boilers of Bournemouth in 2017, he was also there 2016, I suppose, because he won Entrepreneur of the Year. He must have been fitting Lego brick boilers, but still, well, he'll be able to then see that yeah, it's not going to go down. So what we do is we'll leave the, well, no, I can't leave him and just walk away, because there's no leak in there. So we'll pause it, and then we'll dry the tank up, and we'll come back and see what the level's like. Okay, we've given it a quick clean. Still, you can see the water is in there. Looks dry. Well, so I've dried it as much as I can, sort of, but there's still moisture, as I say, you can see on the end by that valve. Just on there, look, and the same down there. What we'll do now is get the compressor. No, sorry, we'll put the top cap on, wherever that is. Excuse my garden, bit of a mess. Oh, water's still in there. And that's still fitted, closed down there. Right, what we have is a compressor onto the tank. I don't think that's on properly. Oh, it is. Okay. Not very clear to see, but should do when the needle starts to move more. That's on 25. That's on 2 bar. You can hear there's air in that. Now go to the top. And the needle's starting to move. It's on 20. Oh, now the pressure's climbing. We're on 40 bar pressure. Remove that. Right, so we're under 40 bar pressure on the top. No leak. No leak. Oh, fingers.